What's going on, YouTube? We're back again. We're gonna do how to apply to jobs. So you guys throw me city, we'll look up some jobs and we'll like research them, and we'll do the regular do. Don't forget to go follow me on Twitch. We're doing some game dev later. It's twitch.tv/Joshua Fluke. Let me know if you get the notifications, by the way. I'm just gonna plug a few things really quick. Simon, what's up, man? I just had to post that into Discord. Notification receiving. All right, Kent, thank you. Ron, what up, man? You'll really appreciate this one. All right, I'm ready for the story. Can I please look for jobs in Virginia, Tyson's area? That's a little specific, V, but we'll do it. I'm good. What's about you? I'm good too, dude. I'm just hanging out. We're gonna maybe 30 minutes. Maybe about 30-minute stream. If you're here and you enjoy the stream, please hit the thumbs up. It does help the algorithm and my channel, and basically it gives me ad revenue so that I can keep doing this and not be homeless. All right, let me go here. All right, Vancouver, BC is rough, but we'll look there. So let's go to Indeed first. I think you wanted Virginia, right? You're grinding the last 2 days. This is how it should be. I got to get to 100K by next month, the 17th. That's my birthday. Northern Virginia, Tyson's, I think, is a big tech place. Maybe. I mean, I can type Tyson's. Never heard of it. Why is Vancouver rough? I'm not sure where to really look. I know Indeed has, like, Canada version, but I don't know. Do you prefer Indeed over Glassdoor? Yeah, most of the time. Well, I mean, I can't really say. They're both okay. Tyson's, Virginia. So we'll type developer. Hello world, what up, Skipper? You were SQL dev for the past 10 years, didn't know where to start. You were laid off and asked, what should I look for? Capital One is here. That's true, but McLean. Oh, all right, so GIS developer. Responsive employer. This probably means you're going to get an automated code test as a response. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and Control W this tab. I don't know what most of this stuff is. Front-end dev, McLean. I don't know where that's at. These are Indeed estimates. You said look for a job as a BA. That's when you started getting hits. Nice, dude. Business analyst is the way to go. That's that keyword. Developer junior, Arlington. I don't know. Kara, is this helping? Tyson's? I don't know if that's a... Where is that? Let's see what city it's next to, because the website... Yeah, so McLean, right? So that's what we're getting. McLean seems to be the place here. Because when I'm looking for Tyson's, I'm not seeing much. McLean, though, we're getting all kinds of stuff. Like right here. Drupal dev. $800 a day for a Drupal dev. Oof. That's a lot of money. 110K landed. Nice, dude. Congrats. Windows developer. Can you make a video on how to do freelancing with WordPress, how to give the project to the client, and how to manage the client? You make a WordPress, you make them an admin account, you give them the admin account, and how to manage, I don't know. I feel like you should have requirements. They should tell you what they want, how many pages. Your price fluctuates depending on pages and content. Database developer. Only Florida has crappy salaries. I don't know about all that. Yeah, so let's just look at Washington, D.C. Junior software developer. Ooh, this is going to be packed. FDM. In before all of these jobs require security clearance. Strong aptitude in IT. Literally, they just don't care. They're just like, as long as you're legal to work here, we'll take you. Oh, able to commit to the 2-year consultant program. That's neat. That's a big commitment. We accept applications on a rolling basis. That's cool. So if you feel like you have soft skills, apply, because there's nothing in here that's like really hard skills. So they train you and then they place you. So this could be like a recruiter almost. How much should a new WordPress dev charge to clients? I don't know, $1,500. That seems all right. Depends on how big the website is. You can't just be like, oh, you only want one page? That'll be $1,500, please. Because they're going to laugh in your face and be like, all right, I'm going to go somewhere else. But if they want a whole website functionality, they want login, log out, they want a membership area, like what do they want? You got to figure it out. Let's look at this FDM group. 75 reviews, 3 out of 5 stars. Culture's at 3.1. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of vague. Reviews. Oh, I got text the picture. Oh, nice. Save yourself the trouble. Great place for starting. I don't know how you start with commit to 2 years. Java developer. Okay, so it looks like they're going to be doing a lot of Java there. Fresh grad student in CS. This was in January. This is like this year. I don't know. 2 streams in a row. Matt, you know it, man. Trying to get back on that hustle bus. You can charge $500 for WordPress sites? It depends. Depends. Good morning. Just saw your dad's page and followed right away. Sandeep, you're the real MVP. He did a live stream earlier today where I was teaching him how to do a live stream. And I'm kind of in the background, just chaperoning. What's going on here? Edward, I'll tell you what's going on here. You said the same thing in my dad's stream, and now you're in my stream. Welcome aboard, Edward. Glad to have you. Glad to have you, all of you, all you lurkers, everybody. FDM group requires a degree. Yeah, I mean, they all say require degree, so they don't care. It just says essential criteria, bachelor. I don't even read that, dude. Like, I don't even see it. I literally just, I skip over it. I'm like, bachelor's degree required. You see this down here where it says education, bachelor's degree, blah, blah, blah. This is built on the back end. Let me go here, just chatting here. So this thing right here, education and bachelor's, this is built on the back end of Indeed. So when you post a job to Indeed, it says education. Would you like to enforce education? And so that if you click yes, enforce education, and then it has a drop down that says, okay, what is the minimum education you're willing to accept? And then you click bachelor's. And then when you apply to this job, we haven't done yet, but I'll show you. I can bet that when I apply to this job, a little pop-up, a little modal will come up, and it will say, do you have a bachelor's? And if you put yes, it will get sent. If you check the boxes for yes, it will get sent. If you put no, Indeed is going to hold back your resume, and yeah, they're not going to get it. So it's like a little, Robin Phoenix, just how about jobs in Phoenix? We got to do Canada first, then we'll do Phoenix. Eric, I appreciate you lurking, my dude. Is it worth the effort to getting into freelance gigs? It's worth the effort if you can keep them going. Pass the code test, looking for alumni, intimidating mostly. Yeah, who cares, dude? Ivy League. Well, whoop-de-doo, you went to MIT. I don't care. I don't care. You can lean on your school name all you want. Fantastic. I don't care. Can you do the job? I don't know. I'm just very I went to a school in the middle of nowhere, Finland. No one even can pronounce the town name. What? Bixby, stop. Stop creeping. There is nothing to cancel. Is freelance worth it as an entry-level thing? It depends if you can get clients. There is no entry-level freelance. You're either a freelancer or you aren't. That's kind of how that works. How to get an internship? Don't get an internship. Get a job. With no experience? I mean, you get a job with no experience all the time. How to do it? You apply like everyone else. Ignore anything about education. Just apply. Okay. We wanted Canada. So for Canada, I got to go back. Oh, here, I'll show you real quick that when I click apply, it's going to pop up and it's going to be like, do you have a bachelor's? Oh, apply on company site. Oh, man. All right. Please submit only one application, even if you're more than one. Even if you want more than one. Okay. Apply. Let's see how they do this. All right. Don't take the bait here. Definitely click email. Don't click Twitter, Facebook, or any of that. Don't give them that API information. They don't need that. Definitely click email. All right. I don't want to do that. You need to be a pretty good salesman and marketer. Freelance is all about marketing. You need to have a reputation. You need to have a brand as a freelancer. Like, people come to me now. Okay, so I'm not trying to be douchey. I'm not trying to be vain. I'm not trying to be any of that. But, like, people come to me because they want help getting a job. Why? That's just because what my reputation is. That's kind of what I'm known for. If you want to be a freelancer doing programming, you want to have sites that people can go look at, and you want to be, like, known for that, you know? It's all about brand. People need to know who you are. It'll make it easier and easier. But the hardest part, it's like being a real estate agent. The hardest part is getting clients and having people know who you are as a real estate agent. It's all about clientele and reputation. Currently learning advanced JS. Planning on learning data structures. Top 12 forces, data structures in your interview. Okay. Any ideas for strengthening the fundamentals? Cracking the coding interview. Hey, Josh, do Detroit. All right, we'll do Detroit. We'll do Vancouver first because I promised. And then Phoenix. And then Detroit. Let's see here. Countries. Where's the Canada? Where's Canada flag? There it is. We want developer. And we want Vancouver. Unity Dev. That's neat. Web Dev. Air Canada. You want to work for the airlines? Have you used ZipRecruiter? No, I think ZipRecruiter is really spammy. They end up sending you a bunch of jobs about things that are like you're not even remotely qualified for. Okay, so web developer, Air Canada. Let's look at qualifications. 3 to 4 years. Degree, diploma. Okay, I don't even read it. Like, I see it, but it doesn't mean anything. This right here with 0 experience might be rough. But this stuff here doesn't look too advanced. This is all basic stuff. XHTML and Ajax. Okay, great. That's basic stuff. XML, basic stuff. Proven self-starter. Like, I don't understand why companies type proven self-starter. How do you do that? Like, how do you people, like, you, like, call your previous job or something? I don't know. I don't get it. Solid analytical skills. Experience with C# would be an asset. So they want you to have 3 or 4 years experience and you somehow have never touched C# or Java. Highly doubt it. You should have a LinkedIn if you're 16 and want to get a software. You should have a LinkedIn. Yeah, 100% have a LinkedIn. LinkedIn is great when you're looking for a job. LinkedIn is pointless when you have a job. Experience with these things. Flexibility to work outside of normal business. Okay, so this means you're going to be doing overtime. They just flat out say, you're working overtime here. Linguistic requirements. Preference given to bilingual, but they don't say what they prefer. Probably French, I guess. I don't know. I would apply and see where I got, but I wouldn't expect much out of this. It's Air Canada, which is a pretty big company, so it's going to be hard to maneuver. Use ZipRecruiter because of one-click apply notifications. I know, right? But then you end up, they're like, you applied to web developer. We think you'd be a great fit for truck driver. And like, then that's all you get in your email for the next month. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, what? Front-end developer. We think you'd be a great fit for burger flipping. Wait, hold on. That was my experience with ZipRecruiter. You got a bunch of projects where you practice implementing things like Upload, Redux, Graph, but I haven't pulled out all my experience in one app. Oh, is this okay? Wait, what? Yeah, dude, you're good. I don't understand. It's like ZipRecruiter is just like, it must look at your Google search results or something. Yeah, you don't have to have them all in one app. If you do, you better make it streamlined. Front-end React developer, 16 to 20 an hour, paid internship. That's not a lot of money. Especially in this area where it costs insane amounts of money to live. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Place Speak Inc. I'm going to go and I'm going to look up this company. And it says they're hiring for internships. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look it up. Here we are, right here. We're going to go to jobs. I'm going to go ahead and skip. Oh, really? It's a pretty big company, though. So for companies that are really big and corporate, you're going to have a hard time getting outside of, like, pushing the limits. Love the videos and recent portfolio review vid. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. How do you feel about Free Code Camp? Main source of resource to learn to code? It's great. Free Code Camp is great. Do it up. Took a job today and want to convince small businesses they should get a website. Okay, you shouldn't have to. I think convince is a bad word. It's more like persuade. Show them the benefits of what could happen. You want to sell the benefits, not the features. If you're going to try to sell something to a company, you want them to visualize themselves with your product, and then at the end, because you're like, all right, look, if I make you a website, you're going to have a website, you're going to be bringing in 10 times the revenue within the next 30 days. What can you do with that kind of revenue? You could upgrade the shop, you could put it into marketing, right? You bring them down this detailed path of, like, you know, at the end of the day, you'd be pulling in more money, you're able to expand and grow your brand, and then you're done telling your story, and they snap out of it, and they're like, holy shit, yeah, I definitely need to get this. Then they feel like they're missing out on something. That's how you sell. So convincing is not great. You just kind of present information, present the benefits of what could happen if they go with you, and then at the end of your pitch, they either, you know, they saw themselves with your product while you were describing it, and at the end when you're done, they're like, they snap back out of it, and they're like, well, oh shit, I don't actually have the product. Yeah, I need to get this, like, right now. That's sales in a nutshell. Sell the benefits, not the features. Salesforce, don't do Salesforce. Why would you limit yourself to Salesforce? Never do that. But I can't apply to senior level positions. Yes, you can. You can apply to senior level positions. I did. That's how I got my React job. I applied to a senior level position, and they went in there, and they saw a bunch of applications, and they were like, you know what? I don't think we need a senior dev. We can hire 3 junior devs for the price of 1 senior dev. Let's do that instead. Yeah, we know they're going to be a little bit to train, but think of all that money we're going to save. Like, I don't know why senior devs care so much about the budget. Like, generally, the senior dev has no control over the budget. It's some HR or CEO dude. But, like, it's really weird how people that have zero control over the budget are like, I'm trying to save you money. Like, bro, it's not even your money. Why you care? But anyways, 3 junior devs cost the same price. Maybe 2 junior devs cost the same price as a senior dev. That's what my boss told me when I got hired. He's like, yeah, it was either you or a senior dev. You two or a senior dev. So just because it says senior dev doesn't mean they're not contemplating, okay, well, we could get 2 for 1 at the same rate. If they show good potential, great. Give me a new job. How do I do it? What do you want? So I was hoping that there would be other jobs here, but it doesn't look like there's any other jobs. So I would apply to this just because it's not very much money, though. I was trying to get around it. Junior developer intern. Junior software developer, 70 to 85. That's what I'm talking about. Cardinal chain software. Let's look at this. How long is the stream been going for? 18 minutes, 58 seconds. You're applying to 50 places a month and have gotten no interviews. What the heck? Right now I'm working as a CS tutor, and my last GitHub commit was a week ago. What the heck? GitHub commits don't really matter that much. My GitHub account is pretty much dead, and if I were to ever get a job, I'd be like, look, I've been teaching for a while. I got a whole bunch of projects that are NDA. I can't show you. Look, man, like, of course I can't push my work to my GitHub, and I'm not going to go home after working 100 hours a week and continue to code. I know you want someone that's passionate, and believe me, I'm passionate, but my GitHub is dead, and I get that, but it's because I'm committing code that is private. I'm sure you can understand that because I'm sure you'll make me make a new GitHub account for your company. So I don't think GitHub's a big deal. And they were like, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, I can send you some out-of-context code snippets if you want. Just let me change the variables and some names and stuff like that, and you can kind of see what I'm doing. But I can't give you access to the code, or I'm going to get sued. But why no interviews? I can't tell. I don't know what your resume looks like. I don't know what your portfolio looks like. I don't know what the job requirements versus your skill set or your resume, how well they match, your cover letter. Canadian citizen. 1 to 2 years experience. Junior software developer, 1 to 2 years experience. This is, see, it says preferred. I think a lot of you people would be like, oh, look, requirement. It's not. It's preferred. Knowledge of blockchain, that's preferred. Financial systems, great. So this is going to be blockchain for sure. Bachelor's degree, preferred. Japanese, preferred. Nice. There's not a whole lot of, hard requirements here. So let's Google this company really quick. Would you consider using recruiters? I've had bad experience. How's your dad handling the whole YouTube world? He's overwhelmed with it, but he's doing it. He's kind of following my lead. I spent, he left at like 4:45 today. And I was like, great, now my day starts. Now I get to make a video and live stream and make your thumbnails and finish making my thumbnails. And so he came over at 10 a.m. We worked until 5, and now my day begins. He's going to come over tomorrow, rinse, repeat. It's going to be good. We're going to grow, hopefully not be homeless. Apply on Indeed or company site. I don't think it matters. Maybe do company site. Maybe try to find an email of someone that works there. This is a tiny company. You can tell by the website. Because it's... What's this built with? WordPress. Yeah, this is a tiny company. Absolutely tiny company. Whoops. Services, recruit, contact. Yeah, you actually might have a good chance of working here as a developer. 2 days in a row video. I used to do a video and a live stream every single day, and that's what I'm going to do from here on out because I quit my teaching job, so that's the only option. I make up that money. I want to get 100K. I want to get 100K subs so bad. Not that it really matters. Subs don't mean views. Blockchain is a scam. I think the website looks bad. Well, it's a small company. They're probably more excited about their product that they offer than their website. That's all. Is my Twitch dead? No. Chris A, what up, man? You should make a cover letter for every job app or a broad one. You should have a broad one and then modify a couple different things. You got pen and paper, Jamie? All right, this is what you modify in your cover letter. Modify the values that the companies have and say, like, if say a company's like, we value integrity, teamwork, execution, right? So you should have like a value section. I believe my values align with yours, blah, blah, blah. And then go look at the companies, change out those values to match the company's values. Same thing for skill set. My main skill set is look at what the company's requiring. Look at what you got. All right, change out the skill set. That's it. Kind of have a template. What do you think of professional resume builders? Yeah, I don't think it. I think cover letter is more important. No portfolio, but I have some work on GitHub. We found your problem. No portfolio. Gotta do Baltimore. I gotta do Phoenix. Then we do Baltimore. But this is a tiny little company because there's not even a jobs page here that they're hiring. So this is a tiny company. You definitely have a good chance of pushing some boundaries with this. Smaller the company, better chance you got. Been following some of your content. Keep it up. Very informative. Hey, thanks, man. I'm not gonna stop trying. Just can't get. Yeah, I know. What about New York? We gotta get there first. Not caring about getting a job will get you a job. Reversal theory. It's more like abundance mentality. You got to go into the job like you already got the job, and like it doesn't matter if you lose it because why would you lose it? You already got it. You got to go in there thinking that if I don't get this job, then whatever. I didn't lose anything I didn't already have. It was just your time to go, but it wasn't that bad because you learned stuff. Probably didn't feel like you learned stuff. You probably feel all upset and emotional about it because you were all excited, but you didn't have that outcome independence. That was Vancouver. I'll do Phoenix now. Hopefully that helps. jQuery is still useful for sites that need to be made. Yeah, jQuery is kind of like that thing where you're the new guy at work and they're like, hey, we have this website for this client that we signed like an 8-year contract with, and they don't want to do anything new with us, but we're required to update their website. So if you could just go in there every Tuesday and spend a couple minutes making sure all the bugs are good, well, that'd be like that's jQuery in 2019. Thanks for doing Van Matt. You're welcome, dude. I hope that it helped. Could I show how to find weekend work? What kind of weekend work? Like, just go get on Rover and walk people's dogs for weekend work. Do Lyft or Uber, or, should I be applying to jobs even though I'm in the process of learning JavaScript? Chris A., this is the thing. Even when you get a job, you're going to be in the process of learning JavaScript. That's the thing. It's not like, I got a job, I'm not learning it anymore. No, you're still learning it. Probably more than you are right now. So we want to go back to the U.S. I'm already there. Okay. Phoenix. I can't spell, but whatever. How do I answer, what is your greatest achievement when I don't have any? That's not good. Development work for weekend side hustle. I have 6 years experience. Maybe Upwork. Freelancing is going to be your best bet. There's not a lot of companies that want to pay part-time. That's the thing. You'd have to be a contractor. All right, we want a developer, right? This is for Rob in Phoenix, if I remember correctly. 79.90. That's not bad. Mid-level, 3 to 5. Oh, that's not great then. Front-end software. This is going to be super populated. Super. Have you ever considered starting up a SaaS or making up a startup? Mr. Gabo? Yeah, Mr. Gabo, 98. So the thing with that is I have a SaaS. I'm building a SaaS on my website where I'm going to make courses. Not like code courses. Maybe code course. Maybe some basic stuff. But more stuff like how to build cover letters and how to hunt down jobs and how to get your foot in the door, kind of like that. And that's going to be a SaaS. That's going to be like a monthly subscription thing. But as far as a startup goes, you need to be solving a problem. And most startups require investor capital, which means you're taking kind of a loan. I don't want to do that. I got a car loan and a house. I'm good. I want to launch a startup. Do you want to work for me for equity? No, I don't want to work for anyone. Sorry. I don't want to build your dream for equity. I want to build my dream. Let's see. This seems okay. This seems pretty chill. Appointment plus. High school diploma. See, this is realistic stuff. Minimum 2 years, whatever. Just ignore that. High school diploma, but a minimum 2 years of Angular. You'd have to be learning that at like 15. We're in a gig economy these days. Contracting isn't too bad. I don't think it's bad. I think it's great because then you don't have to put them on payroll, and payroll taxes are a pain. W-9s are the best. 1099s all day. This doesn't seem too bad. Health club membership. I don't know if that means you don't get insurance or not. Fun environment. That's subjective. Oh, you do health insurance. I can't read. Okay, cool. Participate in product demos and contribute to documentation. This is all normal stuff. Let's look at appointment plus careers and see if we can get any edges on this. Who wants to help me with my startup idea? I think AngelList is the place for that. API software engineer, blah, blah, blah. I just want to find the careers page, that's all. So this is the company. Okay, all right, here you go. Here's what I was talking about with your cover letter and your values. This is what I'm talking about. We got core values: exceed it, improve it, own it. So these are the key sentences that you need in your cover letter right here. This is what you need. You got to say, I go above and beyond for my clients and for my coworkers. I'm always improving myself, and I'm trying to improve the application that I'm working on. And then over here, this last one, I take complete ownership of my actions, whether positive or negative. I believe in accountability, something like that, right? That's what you put in your cover letter. Right here, core values. They're going to ask you about it in the interview. What do you know about us? And then you're like, boom, I know about your core values because I looked it up. And they're going to be like, oh, snap, because you spent the extra 5 seconds to do it. 9 months and still no job. It's not that big of a deal. Did I miss anything? Types of questions are generally asked to entry-level front-end devs. There's no general. Sometimes you get algorithms. Sometimes you get whiteboards. Sometimes you get, what's your favorite color? You come to realize there aren't many cool programming business podcasts. I don't know. I don't know if that's a niche that needs to be solved, but maybe. I do like business, and I like talking money and how you can do that, and marketing. I really love digital marketing. That seems to be what I really lean towards. But if you're a digital marketer, you're going to be marketing other people's business, unless you're me and you have your own business and a skill, and then you can market it yourself. I don't know. I think it's fun because it boils down to like psychology. You know, what is the color that is going to get people to click on your application in the App Store versus another one? You know, that kind of stuff. That's what I dig. Like, did you know that there's certain fonts? If you have a sans serif font on a laid-back application, it's not going to go very good. Like, if you're talking about vacation and recreation and you have a sans serif font or a serif font with the little curly ends, people are less likely to click on your thing than if you were to have a sans serif font, which is just straight-line fonts. Like, that stuff is just really intriguing to me. I like psychology. I might make a podcast with my dad. Someone said my dad had a good ASMR voice, and he's like, what? I was like, Dad, just whisper in the mic. He's like, oh, hell no, I'm not whispering. I was like, just do it. Just whisper in the mic. Okay, so here are some core values of this company. Is it normal to graduate college with a CS without a job? Yeah, it's pretty normal. A lot of people are in that scenario. When we have a differing opinion, we state it respectfully. Okay, so here's like 16 bullet points of saying don't be a dick. I don't understand why they have to make it so PC. Well, this is kind of cool. When someone's family is in need, there's no question that family comes first. When someone is talking, we listen. Like, this is some shit that people in kindergarten would tell you. Like, definitely HR lady wrote this, but whatever. They seem reasonable. Here's your morning stand-up, guys. Oh, you can be a reseller. Nah, they know what to do. You buy their product and then sell it. It's like a franchise. Looks chill. Bring the doggos. I don't know where the jobs one is. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's jobs here. But they're definitely hiring. It seems like a fairly small company. I'm going to assume Mr. Kevin from Shark Tank here is, oh, what happened? Did my camera die? Oh, no. All right, hold on. Am I good? I think my monitor might have went off. Hold. I gotta change my battery. Please hold, chat. And before everyone leaves. Alright, did it overheat? Are we good? Am I good to go? I just got this monitor. Please don't be dead. Hey, we're back. Alright. So my battery died. Yeah, so I mean, I don't see a whole lot. Contact would be good. If I wanted to apply to this job, you get a phone number. All right, Phoenix, Robin Phoenix, this is for you, my man. Call this phone number and be like, yo, I want the job. And they're gonna be like, well, please apply online. And then they'll be like, you can be like, I did apply online, but I'm just so excited about what you guys are doing and think it's so awesome. I just wanted to call in and just let you know I'm really excited. And is there anything else I can do in the meantime while I wait? Phone number right here. Right? That's you don't find phone numbers for companies these days, so definitely do it. Josh, can you do a boot camp review for Atlanta, Georgia, since you live in Atlanta? I don't live in Atlanta. You put that in the comment on one of my videos, and I responded to the comment, and I said I live in Salt Lake City. How should one prepare for entry-level front-end dev interview? Look at Glassdoor, look at the company. Degrees aren't as important. Yep. Jose, Fawn, welcome. All my lurkers, welcome. I'm just gonna do a quick little Instagram thing that says we're live, and then I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna read questions real quick while we're doing this. Here, like press F to pay respects to Instagram, and then no one wants a junior dev. Yes, its titles are meaningless. All right, here, press F to pay respects. So we're live on Instagram. Check out the stream. Come ask me questions. Ron over here hits me with the F for Instagram. Trying to help people get jobs. Robin Phoenix says thumbs up. All right, come join. Oh, G, COD says G, he's a rebel. Thanks, guys. We're live. Oh no, that's the worst thing about Instagram is when it plays your story instantly. Shut up, Josh. Thanks, guys. Thanks for playing along. Add to story. Okay, cool. Insta fail. Yeah, I know, man. I hate my voice. All right. We were doing a different one. I believe. Oh man, I Detroit. We were doing Detroit. Josh, is applying for only front-end positions a bad idea? Yeah, I think it's a bad idea. Just apply to anything that says software developer in it, because software developer could be front-end, back-end, both, full stack, could be WordPress. I think limiting yourself to a title is silly. Detroit. Is knowing HTML, CSS, JS, React enough to start applying? Yes, apply. Should I know back-end? Should I learn back-end? Yeah, you need to learn it. You'll probably get a take-home test that requires a little bit of knowledge of it. I would never hire someone who hasn't demonstrated anything they've built. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. Well, it depends. If I had a task, I'd be like, all right, look, this is what I need you to do. Can you show me how you would do this? I understand you haven't been here and don't know the code base. Just walk me through how you would do this. That's what I would do. All right, so we're in Detroit, I believe. I think. Yeah, we are. Okay. Web developer. In-person bootcamp review for Atlanta, please. Okay, it's Lambda School. There is no in-person bootcamp in Atlanta that I even know about, really. Okay, so Greenbyte Technology, 65 to 75. Full stack, Angular, or React, or Node. A minimum of 4 years experience. This is nothing. This is peanuts for 4 years experience. Get out of here. Four years experience, you'd be making like 95. Let's go to a different one. Like, I don't even have 4 years experience, and I made 75. So, that's not good. I'm about to apply to everything. Good. Digital crafts in Atlanta. Is that any good? I don't know what digital. Is that a boot camp? Maybe not. Green Path Financial Wellness. 60K a year. How many years experience do they need to know? Four to 6 years experience? Are you kidding me? For 60K? What a joke. That's like junior level salary. Maybe Michigan just has a bad market and so everything is really low. I don't know. Junior micro strategy. What does that even mean? It's a bunch of fluffy business jargon. Ability to handle diverse situations. What does that even mean? Ability to be alive? Use pass-through functions in schema objects. Using advanced filters, level metrics, transform. Like, did someone just like Google business jargon and just bullet point it? Excellent verbal and written communication skills is the only understandable sentence in this job post. I don't know what this means. Are we going to play more games on Twitch? Oh, definitely, dude. Pay in the South is really low, at least in Arkansas. Yeah. Brian and Dev, let's look at this. Pay in the South isn't too bad. And I don't know if I would call Arkansas the South. I think like Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, and then you move on to Tennessee. What else we got over Missouri? Maybe I don't know. People in Missouri talk like this though. This right here specifically is I don't necessarily know if I put a state on it, but I'd say this is the NASCAR accent. I think. Is it worth it applying to big companies just for the hell of it? Maybe. You have to get a little lucky there. They put as crazy stuff as possible on the post and see who's confident enough to apply. I mean, I would. I don't really know what I'd be doing. I wonder why the view count is so low tonight. It's interesting. 59 viewers. Is it my thumbnail? Could be the thumbnail. New phone. Who dis? I apply to any job. I don't care if it says 12. Good, do it. What are they going to say? No? Okay, great. Next. Who cares? Ability to create HTML email templates when needed. Self-manage and get tasks done according to... Okay. Most of the stuff is really basic. Must have 3 to 5 years experience. Come on. 3 to 5 years experience to do this shit? No. Send a copy of your... Oh, they're trying to play some 4D chess with you right here. Send a copy of your resume and a letter stating your salary requirements and a link to your Drupal user profile if you have one. So a letter stating your salary requirements. This is where you get eliminated right here. So what we'll do to see if it's worth it is we'll come up here and we'll grab the name. We'll go to Glassdoor. We'll put that in there. What are people getting paid here? No salaries? No, I don't want jobs. I want companies. No salaries? Ooh, clever. Oh, that's Google. That makes sense. 4 jobs. Wait, this isn't even the right company. What am I doing? Commercial progression. And then if you click on it, it changes to symmetry something? What's going on here? They're trying to play chess. Oh, wow. All right, look. Symmetry Marketing Group, a B2B brand interaction agency. Let's look at that. Did they rebrand here? Ah, all right. Now we're getting some Glassdoor estimates. Let's figure out what we got. Revenue, 1 to 5 million. 1 to 50, so fairly small. 1 to 50 is actually really small. Could be 1 to 20, you know. We have some photos. Let's get a sense of the culture here. The outplay game is real. You got to outplay. Look, you got to be like, you got to come in here and you got to see what they're all about behind the scenes if you can get behind the scenes. That way you level up when you apply to that job. Activate creep mode. This was 2016. Chicago, Illinois. New phone? The fact that they have pictures here is kind of weird, but let's see if we can get any good information from here. They have an office culture. It's kind of neat. No emails or anything we could find like that. Salary. Anything about salary? Okay, so here we are. Senior developer makes 73 to 79K. Let's go back here. Front-end developer. Commercial progression. We don't know if this is senior. Let's assume that it's mid-level. So I'm going to guess that you're going to be in the 55 to 60 range for 3 to 5 years experience is that's really low. So this company doesn't look like it pays very well, especially senior developer, only at 73 to 79K. Come on, man. But we outplayed them. We figured out what they want to pay. The first thing I would ask them, I'd be like, why did you change from Symmetry Marketing Group to Commercial Progression, and what does that really mean? If you ever applied and did get the interview, be like, I noticed when I was doing research on your company that you rebranded from Symmetry to Commercial Progression. Is this like a split? Did you guys get bought out? Is something happening? Is this a brand new project that I'm going to be put on? Like, number one, you just did a whole bunch of research and kind of outplayed them. And then number two, you look really invested, so you'll probably get the job. And this took 5 minutes. I want to apply remote internship. Why not just apply to remote jobs? So that was Michigan. Who was next? Tennessee, I think. Nashville? What am I typing? Tennessee. Developer. See, you see these things right here? Developer, intern. That means a lot of people are searching that. Is it worth it going to JS meetups? I don't know. Everyone is there to network because they all want jobs. So I don't know if it's worth it. I wouldn't personally go to one. I would rather just make YouTube videos and try to help other people. Maybe. I just don't want to learn about the new React hooks that are out and how you can implement it into your company's software so that maybe they think that you're awesome and give you a 2% raise. Like, I don't know. I don't care. Junior software dev, AIG. Okay, big ass company. We're not going to go there. Car Saver, senior front end, 90 to 120K. That makes sense. That's looking about right. You see? Salaries aren't that bad. You will play a vital role, okay? Not a normal role, a vital role. 5 years experience, 3 years extensive and proven knowledge. What does that mean? Proven knowledge. Does that mean GitHub? Maybe? It's different for different companies. Experience with regular things. Ability to think outside the box. I mean, this all looks like normal stuff, but it's only senior front-end developer. Trying to find a job by networking with people also looking for jobs. That's exactly, pretty much. Everyone's there looking for jobs, hoping to meet someone that's working at a company so that they can get, like, surrounded by a bunch of junior devs. They're like, hey, man, I think you're really interesting. And, like, as the guy who works at a company, you're like, look, bro, I just came to the JavaScript meetup. I don't actually hire. And then, like, all the fish, like, go away. They're like the seagulls in Finding Nemo. You're like, job? And the one guy that's actually employed there is like, I don't hire, please. Is the salary or hourly worth it? Get paid on projects. Get paid on results. Don't take those. But that's my 2 cents. So let's look at this. Car Saver. Jobs. They have a UI designer and a front-end developer. 7 months ago. I wonder if that's even open. Preferred. Yeah, I don't even look at that. Let's go there. Let's look at the company. Find the company. Open a new tab. Put careers here. I think I actually might have done a video on this company. 13 jobs. So they have 13 jobs open actually. Call center agent. So they're still hiring for senior 12 days ago. UI designer 17 days ago. So they're probably still hiring. Let's see what the UI designer has. Translate conceptual. Okay, great. Must provide portfolio. Yep, makes sense. Experience coding. You must have code. Nice to have React Native as a UI developer. Okay. Experience in Figma. That's good. 5 years experience. So let's say you're a front-end developer and you're not senior and you're not a UI developer. Maybe you come in here and you see what they're hiring for the UI, and then you go back to the senior post and you sit and you grab some of those. And then you send in a resume and be like, look, I'm not a senior developer and I'm not quite a UI developer. However, I do have some unique skill sets that are that could match both. And I know that's not exactly what you're looking for, but if given the right opportunity and put in the right circumstances, I think I could excel and really contribute to your organization based on my current ability. Oh man, I was running out of that business mode there for a second. So that's what they said here at the job. Ability to think outside the box. So apply outside the box and get rewarded for it. Is this helping? The chat kind of slowed down. I just want to make sure I'm not overwhelming you guys. If you're out there lurking, I appreciate you. Can I add Milwaukee to the queue? Sure. Hopefully this is helping. What else we got? I think we got New York. Oh, Dallas. Yeah, I did agree to Dallas forever ago. Dallas Buyers Club. All right, developer. Junior software dev, 58 to 65. That makes sense. Senior, it's kind of vague. I don't know how I feel about that estimate. 110 to 125 makes sense. This is going to be like 5 years experience probably. Let's look. 5 years experience, exactly. Can you apply for venture funding the same way? No, if you want venture funding, you need to look up venture capitalist firms, and there are different venture capitalist firms out there that do different niches. For example, I went to a venture capitalist firm called Alta. So Alta Ventures Utah, and they are a venture capitalist company that gives money to startups. And I sat down with a dude that worked here, and he looked like Robert Herjavec from the Shark Tank. And you can see all of their companies that they invest in, and then you find them and you sit them down and you pitch your idea, and you better be solving a problem or they'll call you out on it. That's what they did to me. Contact here. So if you want to contact, how advanced does your startup have to be? It doesn't have to be advanced. If you have no startup at all, you get what's called seed money, which is enough to get it up off the ground and running. Then you get a Series A round, which keeps you running, then a Series B and a Series C, and so forth. And you can have different kinds of investors. You can have angel investors, which are just people that donate money or invest money. But for the case of startup, it's more like a donation. And then you have venture capitalists, which invest money as a company. But yeah, if you wanted to get into contact with people here, this is how you find venture capitalist firms. Where can you get seed funding? From venture capitalists. All right, back to Dallas. Pre-registration required. What? Job fair. What is this? This doesn't look legit. This does not look legit at all. Tires Profile LLC. When you see a company name LLC, it's probably going to be a small company, which means you can push your, uniqueness a little more. Create firmware, custom applications, but it doesn't say what you're building. Wait, maybe it does. It doesn't look bad. MVC 4.5? What? Five years experience. Entry-level front-end developer. All right, prepare for 9,000 different competitors. This is like what every single person looks for ever that wants to be a programmer. Why should we go to boot camps when Udemy has online boot camps for $10? They're not boot camps. Boot camps take roll. They make sure you're there. They have accountability systems, and they'll kick you out. Also, there's a sense of sunk cost, which could motivate you to get stuff done more. Udemy doesn't have some guy over your shoulder that can help explain that you can sit and get on a meeting and pair code with. Like it doesn't provide that. That's what you're paying for with a boot camp. 3 out of 5 stars. 1 to 3 years experience. Okay, 1 to 3. So that you can ignore the rest of that. One is good enough, and 1 is basically none in the world of development. Completing. Okay, so this seems pretty chill. Ad hoc requests. That's a funny way to say unorganized way. Completing completely random requests we get to occasionally update our stuff for customers. How long should a resume be? 1 page. Understanding JavaScript, jQuery, great. Cross-compatibility issues, perfect. Basic knowledge of image authoring tools to size optimize such as Adobe Photoshop. You can do it in Paint. Just click resize, 50%. Look at your megapixels. Look at your megabyte size. Yeah, definitely apply to this. But this is like below entry level. I would say you may be getting paid $19 an hour, $15 an hour. This is super basic. Let's look. It's also an academy, which is known for, well, I would say universities just don't pay very well in general. They like to keep that money for their deans, not for teachers. Let's look at this company. We got academic partnerships. Let's Google it, see what it's about, see what they're paying, see if we could guesstimate what that job is actually going to come down to. Where's the actual jobs? There we go. IT, lead software. So, entry front-end developer. Oh, email marketing specialist. All right, here you go. We found the jackpot. Whoever wanted Dallas, here you go. I'll link this here, and you guys can go look at it. But we found the jackpot of all the things that they're hiring for. SEO content marketing internship, entry-level email marketing specialist, email lead generation contractor. These are all really closely related stuff for front-end. This is pretty good. This is why you always Google the company in the career pages, because there's all these positions open that you can apply to, but it costs the company money to make a job post on these websites. So why they're not going to pay to show every single job post they have open if they have 500 job posts. Seems chill, I guess, but we don't know how much they pay. I think applying for jobs posted by recruiters are a waste of time. Sometimes. Salaries. Oh my goodness, please. Really? I have to sign in? All right, let me sign in, I think. Sign in. Let me not get doxxed. Does the job rating mean anything to you on Indeed and Glassdoor? Job rating? Not so much. J Balls Atlanta. There's an Atlanta, Texas. Joe Balls. Okay, cool. Welcome, Joe. Dev. It's making me like fill out stuff. Oh my god. Love you, man. Thanks for looking at Dallas. I love you too. Thanks for hanging out. I'll do this later. Done. All right. Thanks for letting me look. All right. We're back at it. Here we go. I look mainly at like the reviews more than the rating. But the reviews always have salty people. It's kind of funny to read. Managing director. Of course you're making 6 figures. Managing director. Applications developer. 88K to 102K. Let's take a look at that. Huh. Not bad. But we don't know how many years experience they have. Texas loves you. I'm not seeing anything in here for graphic design, 56 to 60. That seems reasonable. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they'll pay too bad, actually. So I will rescind what I said. Seems okay. We don't know how much experience these people have, though. But it looks like they got money. So, I was wrong. All right. Just definitely apply to this then. 100%. Here you go. I'll link this. There you go. And before everyone. What about email developer? Are you asking because Joe says be an email developer? All right. My thoughts on it are that when the company figures out that they can just use MailChimp for $10 a month, you won't have a job anymore. That's all. What is an email developer? You make email templates in HTML and CSS, and you make them responsive according to different browsers and stuff. So basically, they're going to be like, why should we pay you a salary, $50,000 a year, when we can just get MailChimp for $10 a month that has a builder in it, and they're pretty decent enough to where it doesn't matter on the outcome. Michelle, welcome aboard. What's the best way to present your education when you're doing a boot camp and a CS degree? Should you skip listing the boot camp or no? No, definitely don't. But if you're in it to win it, as in you're in it to complete the CS degree, make sure that you note that. A lot of people put their CS degrees on their resumes, because I would say to do that too, even if you don't graduate. But I would definitely say that put an estimated graduation date on there. Because a lot of people put their CS degrees and the years they attended with no graduation date, and that keeps it ambiguous. So make sure if you're going to graduate, put the graduation date, maybe include a GPA to let them know that it's serious to you, but definitely keep the boot camp on there. Do both. That's what I would do. Well, I don't know if I go back to school. I got a science degree. That's enough. I got a checkbox. Does that help, Michelle? Hopefully. What about Flatiron School in Atlanta? Flatiron is not just in Atlanta. Flatiron's everywhere. Flatiron's okay. They teach mainly Ruby on Rails topics. Their income share agreement is completely ass, though. Sorry, Flatiron people, if you watch this. Fix your income share agreement. $40,000. Regardless of what industry you're in, you have to pay back 10% for 4 years? No, that's not cool. That's not cool. At least if you're gonna have a minimum payback of $40,000, make sure it's the industry that you apparently trained them to get. Otherwise, don't make them pay back. But other than that, I don't really have an issue with Flatiron. There's a lot of people that in the Discord that go to Flatiron. They teach Ruby though. I'm just taking a break to get more implementation. Thanks so much. Definitely complete it, or put when you're going to complete it. Just estimated completion, GPA if that matters to you. I don't think it matters. Just indicate that you are not dropped out. What's with backend developer jobs? Is self-taught common there? I have no idea. Self-taught doesn't matter. I don't really care when I'm looking at a resume if it says I'm a self-taught developer or if it says I'm a computer science degree from MIT. I don't care. I really don't care what your story is. I'll figure it out when we do the interview. So don't put I'm self-taught or I'm a grad. Because even when you go to college, you're self-taught. You ever been to a college lecture and the professor walks in and he's like, all right, here's your homework, and then walks out? And you're like, but you didn't even teach anything. He's like, welcome to college. And you're like, shit, I paid for this? You want digital crafts. All right, let me roast it. Where's the guarantee? Is career support. Oh. All students receive this. Portfolio guidance. Dude, just watch my videos. Check. Mock interviews. Watch my videos. Check. Exposure to our ever-growing list of employer partners. That doesn't mean that they're always hiring, though. We can't nail the interview for you, but we'll do what we can to help you along the way. That is the most ambiguous statement ever. Sounds nice, though, I guess, if you're looking at it. What's the most marketable web tech stack? Depends on where you live. Mean is good. Mern is good. Python's good. What about university boot camps? Oh, look, these people are shitting on Trilogy Education. Another boot camp talking shit about Trilogy. Wow. The university boot camps are almost all taught by the same third-party for-profit company. Holy shit. They're talking about Trilogy Education right here. What? Wow. The employees you interact with, admissions team instructors and teaching assistants and career service team, do not work for the university, but rather for the third-party company. They won't name it. But it's Trilogy. The university simply lends its brand, color scheme, and shares in the profit. 80-20 split, Trilogy Education. Also, because the university receives as much as 50%. Oh, shit. I didn't even know that. They have to pack far more students in the in the classroom to make it financially viable. Wow. Oh my. Oh, I gotta bookmark this. And I gotta. Hold on. I gotta send this to somebody on Slack real quick. Move this over here. Wow, I've never seen another boot camp call out Trilogy like that. Wow. All right, we're back. Volume 2 of Trilogy Diss Track. Oh, as much as I would love to do it, I love not being sued more. Watch it get taken down tomorrow. All right, I'll screenshot it. Done. Actually, hold on. Let me screenshot the whole page so we can have evidence. All right, there we go. So there's still no guarantee, but that's funny. I will give them points because scholarships. Oh, income share agreements. No tuition until you're hired. That's neat. Yeah, okay. This is not good. ISA plans. $40,000 a year. Doesn't matter what your job is, right? So if you can't get a job with the code that you learn here at Digital Crafts and you end up selling cars or working at the mall, somehow making $40,000 a year, you're going to pay back. And I don't think that's right, that you should have to pay back working at a job, making the minimum that they say you need to make in a job that's unrelated. What's going on, my dude? Amadeus. What up, dude? Just because I like to remind everyone that I don't want to be that streamer that doesn't interact, I'm gonna press F to pay respects to my lurkers, because I'm a lurker. I just appreciate you guys. Ask me a question. If you got a question, I will answer it. I'm sorry if I don't. I don't think that this is very good. How long is this boot camp? $24,000. Okay, so let's compare real quick. Let's compare. Lambda is 30,000, up to 30,000. Lambda is 50,000, but you have to have a job in code. What else? How long is this boot camp? Is it okay? Because if it's 3 months and it's 24,000, you have to pay back, versus 9 months and 30,000 you have to pay back. Definitely do the 9 months. You know? So course packet. Oh, you want my email so that you can call me? Classic marketing. No, I'm not giving you it. Tuition. Limited to the first 5 participants. Oh, that's lame. So only 5 people per cohort get to do ISAs. No good. Lambda's $50K. That's more expensive than most. No, Lambda doesn't cost $50K. The ISA of Lambda School says you have to get a job in code doing what they taught you how to do. Then the salary is at least $50K before you have to pay back. Digital Crafts says, hey, we don't care how you make $40,000 a year, but if somehow you make $40,000 a year, you got to pay us back. Sorry if you didn't get a code job after you spent 6 months of your life going here, but you still got to pay us back. Lambda says, no, that's fine. Go sell cars, make $100,000 a year. Don't pay us back because we didn't do a good enough job to get you a job. You know? I think that's fair. No one else like I'm happy to like talk with these companies and just be like, why won't you do this? And the only thing that they can ever say to me is, if we do that, then then students don't take the tuition seriously, and they don't take the boot camp. I'm like, are you serious? Really? Really? Okay. They charge you like $80K, and it's 2 years long. I've never heard of it. I think 2 years is really long. At some point, you got to branch out. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Someone wanted New York. I'm sorry. We got distracted. New York. Do I think a master's degree is worth it? Hell no. Definitely not. Enjoy paying another $50K to make another $3K. No thanks. Are you a fan of the tech lead in Yoma? I'm indifferent. Can I just work for you? Yeah, dude. Just like I need someone to do all my social media stuff because cross-posting to 9 different places is insane. All right, New York. Senior front. This is really low, though. New York. This is really, really low. 6 years experience for 85 to 115? Come on. Write a program to do all the social media posting for you. There are programs that do the social media posting for you, which I sometimes use. However, you still have to curate that content, and you still have to decide what content and what the story is, and when you're going to post that content, and why you should post that content, and how you're going to supplement that content. So it's not totally. It can never be totally automated. Can you search jobs in Nashville? I did. We were there a minute ago. Strategic Financial Solutions. Okay. Entry Python level dev. 85 to 90. See? That's what we're talking about. This is money right here. Let's look. Are you passionate? Hell yeah, I'm passionate. Look, they don't even have any requirements. Python 1 year experience, 85 to 90,000. Now let's look at that other front-end developer position that was 6 years experience for 85 to 100. What do I think about Palo Alto? No, I would never live there because you can't live there without 6 roommates. I'm good. I don't care about having Apple on my resume because I don't need a resume because I work for myself. Junior software engineer? How much this pay? This doesn't look too bad. This looks pretty chill. You could definitely do this one. This one wouldn't be too bad. Apply and include examples of your code. A GitHub link works great. All right. So when you see this in a job post, a GitHub link works great, and you don't have an active GitHub, let them know. Like right here. This is the part when you send it in. You're like, I have GitHub, and I'm pushing code regularly. However, I can't show you because of an NDA. Is there any other way that we could figure this out? That would be my solution to that. What do you think of San Diego? It's similar. Everything in California is really expensive. Me being there for a week was enough to realize this is crazy. Seems to be a lot of entry-level stuff here in New York. Not bad. Front-end React developer, in-house. Oof, they're calling you out right now. We do not take remote apps. How valuable are people skills versus technical skills in reference to upward mobility? You should stay as technical for as long as you can, because people skills can be, depending on your personality, can be easier to do. Technical skills, they're harder. Soft skills are like, yeah, great, I'm a project manager. Well, how do you prove that you were good? Like, you delivered it on time and under budget? Like, I don't know. All right, who else? Where are we going? I'll do one more city. And then I'm going to go to the gym before it closes in 57 minutes. Tech industry in Las Vegas, what do you think? Is there a tech industry in Las Vegas? New Jersey. I haven't done New Jersey. West Palm Beach, Canada. We did Canada. Mexico, Atlanta. We did Dallas a minute ago. Haven't done Atlanta. Well, we did digital crafts. Eric, you can't say Atlanta twice for extra points. That's not how this works. You don't get to vote twice. Houston, we did Dallas. Portland. All right. Here's what we'll do, chat. Here's what we'll do. Ohio, West Palm, Atlanta. All right, and then we'll do one job each. You did Canada? Yeah, we did Canada. Mexico, dude, I know you want it. We'll do that in another stream. All right, we're doing Ohio. Iran. I can't read Arabic. This one looks pretty chill. Clarigen Health, Cincinnati, Ohio. Not bad. HTML and Ruby, odd combination. Xamarin, you're going to be doing mobile apps. Not bad. C#, that's what the Xamarin's for. Apply now. Well, they don't have a lot of questions, so that's good, because they don't have a whole lot of requirements, which is also good. It says required, so I imagine if you fill this out and you click continue, it'll pop up and say, do you have 3 years experience front end? Click yes, or you will get rejected. Do you have 2 years Android iOS? Click yes, or you get rejected. This is a dumb question, though, because they're using Xamarin, which isn't Android or iOS. It compiles down other code into mobile code. This is a dumb requirement. I don't know who wrote that. JavaScript set, yeah. So click yes to all of these, or you're going to get rejected. Do you think there's a tech bubble? Nah. Not really. Atlanta. Did I do Atlanta? I did Ohio. Josh, should you consider relocating for a job? I mean, don't just go anywhere. I've been waiting since after Phoenix for Baltimore. Ron, you're correct. We'll do Baltimore. I remember. Data engineer, software developer, game engine, Godot. Oh, that's cool. Zydexo Games. Never heard of that before. C++. Not bad. Game dev in Atlanta. Only game dev in Atlanta that I know would be like High-Res Studios. They make Smite. Junior web dev. Here you go. Norcross. Rich people area. 5 years experience preferred. Of course you would prefer. How are you going to prefer? Like, this is... Chat. Chat. This is how out of touch HR is. This is how out of touch they are. Junior web developer. 5 years experience preferred. What? What? Full-time and internship. This doesn't even make sense. What does this company want? 5 years as a senior. That's like a junior level senior position. What? High school equivalent, but 5 years experience. What does this company want? I don't think they know what they want. HR, what are you doing? You don't even have any requirements. What? This is a virtual position with the ability to make your own schedule. What? Okay. Let's look at something a little. I'm clocking out. Josh, keep it up. COD, thanks for hanging out. HR, you're drunk. Go home. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Experience with React. They don't. Okay, 3 to 5 years experience. In similar roles. I worked at McDonald's before. Does that count? Sure. Apply. This doesn't seem too bad. Not a whole lot of hard skills in here. Doesn't say too much. I would apply. Would apply out of 10. Got an internship offer at Blizzard, but they're only paying $25 an hour. Opinions? I think Blizzard is Blizzard in Texas too, or are they only California? $25 an hour in California is not a lot. Because $15 an hour is minimum wage. Blizzard is a good studio, though. How badly do you want to say, I worked for Blizzard? That's the main question. I don't know. 25 is really low. 25, here, we'll do the math. I'll show you what your salary is. So we'll do 25 times 2, right? So 50,000, and then we'll add 4%. So let's plus 4%. You're making 52,000 a year. 52,000 a year salary as an intern. Now, in Irvine, California, I believe the poverty level is somewhere around 52,000 a year. So you can think about that, I guess. Blizzard used to pay but give big bonuses. Just remember that you're not they have since done away with big bonuses. You want to know why? Just remember that you're not working for Blizzard, you're working for Activision Blizzard. And just remember that Activision is 40 or 60% owned by Tencent, which is a Chinese gaming company that also owns Riot and Tencent or Bluehole Studios, PUBG Corp, and they are very anti-employee. So, yeah, you're actually working for Tencent in China if you go deep enough. Because Activision owns Blizzard, Tencent owns Activision. The new CEO of. Okay, so here, let me tell you something. You know how they took away esports for Heroes of the Storm? It was because they're promoting esports on Riot, and because Tencent owns a lot of Activision, and Activision owns Blizzard, Tencent was like, hey, Activision, we got League of Legends, and Blizzard's got Heroes of the Storm, and they're competing with us, so do you think you could, knock out esports for Heroes of the Storm so that we could, boost Riot and League of Legends? And Blizzard was like, but what? And Activision's like, we own you. You have to do it. And Blizzard was like, okay. And then everyone got mad. So, I don't know. Just, you're not working for Blizzard. You're working for Tencent by extension. What are your opinions on Uber's IPO? I don't know. I don't invest in the market. I invest in assets. Can't wait to graduate. Chris, you'll get there, dude. Did I miss any questions? I did. All right, we got to do one more here. I think you wanted Baltimore. Ron, I got you, fam. coming for you. Software developer, responsive employer. Could be good. Docker one. Okay, so again, if you see a setup like this on Indeed, this has been set up on the back end of Indeed. So you have to check yes, or you won't even be sent to the person who's getting these. Thoughts on working for a large company, Google, Facebook, Amazon, etc.? They don't want you to leave, so they pay for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you end up working 15 hours a day. But I'm young and I can do it. Great. I'd rather go travel. That's all. I don't. It's not my ultimate goal to work for someone forever. As you guys know, I'm very pro entrepreneurship, pro do it yourself. So I think all of these companies have amazing perks that you can brag about to your friends and family, but do you ever get to utilize those perks? Like Google has napping pods. You want to know why they have napping pods? It's because you never leave work and you're working all the time, so you're tired. And why do you leave? Just stay here. We got you covered. And then you just end up working all the time. What does responsive employer mean? It means that you have a high chance of getting a response if you apply. That's what that means. I thought all the startup perks were going to be super cool when I worked at a startup, and no one ever used the startup. No one ever played the Xbox. No one ever played the Wii. Everyone, like, if you did, everyone at the startup was like, hey, we're supposed to be working. That's just for show. That just looks cool. Should I drink Fiji or Smart Water? Ooh. I don't know. I like water hose water. I like that metallic flavor. Hey, I know you have some opinion on, but you should interview people maybe from those Discord communities that work there and talk about their interview experience, etc. Major scales. I had someone that worked at Google that I was going to interview about his interview process and what it's like to work at Google, but he's not allowed to talk about what it's like to work at Google. It's in his contract that he's not allowed to make promotional media or anything like that that could misconstrue Google's image. So therefore, they aren't allowed to do interviews. Facebook is even more strict. Amazon is the same. They're all the same. You're not allowed to be like, I work at Amazon and Amazon is X, because you are putting a blanket statement over Amazon, and that could potentially be bad for them. Which is, kind of dumb. I tried, though. Sleeping pods sound pretty awesome. No need to pay for rent. Ryan, they actually don't let you sleep at the office. They don't let you sleep at the office. They do make you go home. Josh, how do we talk to recruiters? Phone interviews are hard. All right, when you're talking to recruiters, you're interviewing the recruiter. The recruiter's not interviewing you. Just remember that. Everyone says I'm a dick in all my videos because they're like, well, Josh, he was a jerk to this recruiter. Look, recruiters want their money, okay? Recruiters are going to throw you under the bus if they happen to talk to someone else who's 1% more likely to get the job. They'll just ghost the shit out of you and not talk to you anymore. You could be 6 interviews in with a recruiter, and the recruiter happened to send out an email 2 weeks ago to another more qualified candidate, and that candidate comes back and he's like, oh, sorry, I just got this email. And you're like 8 interviews deep with the recruiter because that other dude didn't respond. That dude comes back. He's like, oh, what up? I'm back. Recruiter will just ghost the shit out of you. You're about to get a job, and he'll go with that other dude because it's more likely to get him a job, which will get him paid. So don't feel bad about interviewing the recruiter. Don't let him interview you. You ask him the questions. That's how it works. It happened to me. How should you introduce yourself to a recruiter? Just say, hey, I'm Josh. Most of the recruiters are women. Is this normal? I think that's a blanket statement that's going to be hard to back up. Top technology stack for web dev? MERN, Mean, Python stuff. Maybe Rails. No, don't do Rails. Do PHP first. Top portfolio ideas for web development. It doesn't matter. Stop looking for a portfolio idea so that you can copy and paste it in hopes of getting a job. That's not how it works. They want to see that you can defend whatever you make. They don't care what it is that you make. You could make like a tender for food. Swipe if you think that this is delicious. Reject if you don't. And if you swipe, you get to see the recipe. I don't know. Should I add work experience on my resume that's not relevant to web dev? Depending how not relevant. Are we talking IT? You doing IT? Or you doing like retail? Dude, LOL, what a sick idea. Tinder for food? But like, I don't know how you'd market that. It'd just be like a new Pinterest. Do you like the chair? I'm looking for a new one. This is discount discount thing. Seriously stealing that idea? Cool, steal it. Do it. Someone create it. Remember me when you're rich. What are essentials? I need to see your projects. I need to see your resume. I need to see your LinkedIn. I need to see your GitHub. The chair's okay, Chris. It's all right. It's not the greatest. I actually tried to take this chair out of my room earlier today, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't take it out because I assembled it in here, and I didn't realize it wouldn't go out my door, so it's just stuck in here. Is 2 projects enough to put on your portfolio? No. You need 3. That's my opinion. 3's good. Should you say something like, hey, I'm Josh, I want a job? No. You just say, hey, I'm Josh, I'm currently looking for employment opportunities. Here's my skill set. That's it. Don't just say, I just want a job. Never say, I'm just looking for a job. Never say that. They're going to take advantage of that. They're going to throw you at things that you don't fit because they know that you're more willing and less likely to fight it. And then you're going to end up with a job that's going to leave a foul taste in your mouth about you don't like it. Is imposter syndrome real? Yeah, dude. Imposter syndrome real for even not dev. Do I do personal consulting on resumes? I used to. Not really. I used to do like resume and cover letter reviews for like $50, and then I would send a little video for you back so that you could change it. But I don't know. If one of us makes the tender for food, will we make a video? Yeah, I'll make a video on it. That'd be dope. I don't remember food spotting though. 10:19. Dang it, so late. Imposter syndrome is real. Like it was real for me just for YouTube. Like whenever I would be out filming before I did YouTube as a job, as like how I make my living, I would always be like, I'm not a real YouTuber because it's just a hobby. It's like a side gig. And then I started telling myself, I was like, you know what? What if this was your actual job? What if this is how you paid your mortgage? You wouldn't give 2 shits if people were looking at you and you're out there filming in public, talking to a camera, to yourself, basically. You wouldn't care. Like, imposter syndrome is real. And not, like, in all aspects. Popeyes or KFC? Can I get the fries from KFC, some mashed potatoes, and the chicken from Popeyes? That'd be good. Is it okay to post my website portfolio even though I have no projects? Yeah, you can do it. You can definitely do it. But why would you? What are you gonna show? The portfolio is to show. No biscuits. No, I'm not really a biscuits person. I would take the mashed potatoes from KFC. I think I'd take Popeye's biscuits, to be honest. I like the spicy. I like spice, so I'm going to go with Popeyes. I like the Cajun. I like the little snackers that are at KFC. I'd always order like 8, and the guy's like, why don't you just get a sandwich? I'm like, no, I just, snackers. Doesn't the website itself show some of your skill set? No, I don't care what your portfolio looks like or how it's built. I'm not going to go check. I just want to see your projects. And I want to see what you did and how you did it really quick. You could build your portfolio with WordPress or use a template or use Wix or Squarespace. I don't care. I just want to see what you built. What's the best resume project you've seen? It was some dude that recreated Windows 98 as his portfolio. That was cool. I'm gonna go to sleep and work out. Wow, 40 minutes. I gotta go work out. My dudes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let me pay respects real quick to everybody here. I appreciate you lurkers. There's like, I don't know, 13 people in here. You like this quote? You're somebody's imposter syndrome? Yep. Perfect. Should you learn full stack dev or just front end and back? Full stack. You're going to end up doing it. Check out mine. I don't want to click the links because I don't want some questionable stuff to pop up. How fast can I finish a project? I don't know. That's up to you. Is video resume best way? Video resume is good for our remote jobs. I should work out too. Let's all go work out, and then let's go get some Popeyes chat. And you know, I'm feeling some Domino's lava hotcakes. Man, that sounds good right now. Right after I just kill it at the gym and just totally negate everything. All right, guys. I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a motivational video that I've been looking to make for a while. So go check out the Twitch, by the way. It's just twitch.tv/JoshFluke. I'm going to do some game dev there. Be doing something. Here it is. Oh, by the way, can you just do me one more favor? Go find my dad on Instagram and send him some DMs. He doesn't understand the concept of Instagram, and I would like to have his DMs just explode so that he can't sleep tonight. So it's just Mechanical Dad on Instagram. So just go blow up his DMs, send him a story or something. just weird him out. Anyways, I'll be working with him tomorrow, so it'd be funny. Anyways, I'll see you guys. You have a great night, and I'll make a motivational video, and hopefully this stuff helped. Bye, guys.